Rippy here in Plain City. Saturday, August 24th. They're having a car show uptown. I'm at the edge of it. I'm sort of where the traffic turned off to go to the tractor show there. This says 68 GTO. It had the hideaway headlights, but they're broken. And they're in the open position now with the car turned off. It's a convertible goat in green. So if you know the town, got an idea where we're at. They're going, it's just after lunchtime. They're talking about partying clear till 8 o'clock tonight. I'm getting a flickering screen. I think due to a connection. That's a wild looking rod there. Is that a rack and pinion steering? No, just a beam. So we were at the orphan show, and these are the Fords and the Chevys. And the reason why, I think we've seen a couple of these down at the car show. That's the Dodge, and they were Plymouth. Actually, we've seen Plain City cars at. That's a nice looking lawn. These must have their irrigation out there. Beautiful historic home here. There's the Land Rover, a Cadillac Atlantic from the Toy Barn license plate thingamajig. Cadillac Atlantic, and that's a hardtop convertible car. It's inspired by a foreign designer, apparently. The Eldorado Barrettes. That's an old school building that's been abandoned. No one wants it because it costs too much to remove the asbestos or whatever the excuse is. And so that'll be one video there. I think we're just I wonder why everyone parks at the school, sort of, it looks like, and then they'll fill it in. So yeah, they just blocked the street right off. They got a bypass and all that. So this is the historic district. You know, I really don't know what this building is. It looks like a church. Just never really spent a lot of time here. Could be a bank. It says a library. Oh wow, it's a library. I didn't even know they had a library. But I do now. So nice 58. Triple black. Looks kind of quiet at the library. The restaurants are completely packed today. The golf courses are packed. I ate before I left. Young's was packed, and they had a great crowd. It looks like a race car there. I'm wondering how the hill climb's doing today. That's the autocross. They were going to do autocross up there too at a parking lot at Valley High Ski Resort, I call it. So much going on today. The family reunions, the shops. I drove by all the antiques. There's a supercharged Cobra GT, convertible Impala from 58, highly chromed engine compartment. New Corvette. This what is this, an SL Mercedes-Benz? You know, just drove by here a million times. That looks like an old automobile dealership, doesn't it? Never really noticed that building. That's one of the guys sponsoring the show over there, actually. He's got a house in Albuquerque. We'll go out there for some better weather than Ohio. But yeah, those antique malls in Springfield were completely jammed. That's a wild looking red car. And an old cow. That's an animal hospital right there. Historic building. The Napa dealer, and that's kind of a famous bar right there. says Tavern 161. A new truck for sale here at 70,000. Plain City Bar, or what do they call it? Getting bar fights in that place back in the day. And the Amish from the town, they would play jokes on the Amish, and they'd come out of the bar late at night. They'd take an Amish buggy and they'd carry it on top of the building. When the Amish guy come out, his car was on top of a building. The Amish cart. Stories like that. So that's a funny looking color, isn't it? Chartreuse. Chevy. Yeah, they're talking about being up here till 8 o'clock tonight. It's gonna be a long walk back to the bike. And I'm thinking we're looking west, I'll call it, and to the south or to the right, that's the street that's full of cars. And it's funny being at a car show with no music. A sock hop music. So, Plain City has the historic clock. That's kind of the thing going for it in a way. Out of the ordinary. And there's a little park here to the right. Nothing going on to the left. We might be back up here when there's music playing. Actually, they're not having cars down that way, so we're done doing a video here in a minute. Yeah, the car show would be this way at one time. So this year, sort of the same cars so far, and there's the Golden Monkey, Dodge, and the auction house, and a race car, and the Corvette that everyone wanted back in the day. Check them out. Like a brand new car. So yep, live from the square up here by the historic clock in Plain City. Saturday, August the 24th, just after lunchtime. Thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Bogart Rippy up here. Cruising the car show.